Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is controlling versus creating. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts to my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while back, and the world has completely changed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will give you the most recent information. And at the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. Also, I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Controlling versus creating. You create your reality leads people to think that they can control their reality as well. Why are bad things happening to you if you create your reality? Then you try all these manifestation techniques, visualizations, rituals, etc. You focus intensely, you try really hard, nothing works. WTF? What is wrong with you? Why aren't you creating a perfect world? Why aren't there more good things happening to you? If you create your reality, and this is what it's like, you must be seriously disturbed. We're told we're infinite beings, the power and presence of God, we're consciousness, then why are we so friggin' powerless? I mean, I definitely didn't create the MAGA Congress, a global economic meltdown, and the Catholic Church. Somebody else must have snuck into my reality when I was sleeping. Why the heck would someone create getting divorced or unemployed or sick? Controlling your reality and creating your reality are two entirely different things. Controlling your reality is in reaction to things happening to you. It comes from a premise of things being out of your control and from the feeling of powerlessness. When you want to control reality, you want to change, fix, improve, or manipulate things outside of yourself so you feel better inside. Creating reality comes from being in agreement with Source, in acceptance with all that is. It comes from feeling empowered within so that there's no need to change what's happening outside of you. When you're in alignment with yourself as essence, yourself as consciousness, or seeing things as consciousness, then you are at peace with everything that shows up in your reality. There's no need to change, fix, control, or manipulate other people or outer circumstances. You can actually be amused by things people say or do. You can feel detached about the things that are happening around you. You can actually feel more serene when everyone else is freaking out. And in that space, from being centered within yourself and in love with all that is, things often start falling into place. The perfect partner or job shows up when you no longer feel so intensely about them. Creating reality comes from within, from being centered. Your first response to anything is an inner response. You shift your perspective, you view things differently instead of changing the scenery. When you are relaxed into creation, there's no need to control. So try this for a week and see what happens. So it's hilarious how there are so many things that are similar then that are the same now. I said MAGA Congress instead of GOP Congress because honestly, the GOP is disintegrated and people who were genuinely conservative are not running things right now. It's this weird extremist faction. And you know what? We're not having a global economic meltdown. We're at the best economy that we've had in many decades. And I don't know why I was picking on the Catholic Church. Maybe we just didn't have Pope Frankie, who I think is a pretty good pope, all things considered. And why the heck would someone create getting divorced or unemployed or sick? So here's the thing. As consciousness, we are incredibly capable. We create a basic outline of what our lifetime is like. It's like deciding what kind of road trip through life we're going to be on. And then we come into form and we suddenly realize that we're sitting in the car for many, many hours and not all the roads are clear and the weather changes. And the getting divorced, unemployed, or sick is just part of the stories in our storyline. As consciousness, when we were creating them, we didn't feel pain. We were in this wonderful soup of love, didn't realize how painful these things were. We're kind of neutral about pain on the consciousness level. In bodies, we're very opinionated about pain. We do not like pain. We create our reality, we create our storyline. Actually, if you think about it, just like actors don't resist what's in their script, they get kind of excited about this juicy role. But when we're operating not as consciousness, but when we're acting as or reacting as our physical form, then that's when we want to control things, which is really, you can see it's very sort of limiting and just being out of alignment with what is. Now, there's been lots of things to resist in the past, and there's still some things to resist, but there's an amazing transformation going on right now where we are lifted, in a sense, out of resistance. And that sense of expansiveness that a lot of us are feeling is really part of an enormous accelerated shift forward in our evolutionist consciousness. So just take some time, center within, identify yourself as consciousness, be in alignment with the all that is, and you will find your life completely transformed. So if you like these videos, please click the like button and subscribe. And that way you're telling YouTube to share this with more people and get it out to someone who really needs to see this information. And if you want a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the Skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded perspective of your life and a preview of what's going on in your road trip. And if you want some manifestation techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study course where you can learn how to embody specific frequencies that create a complete transformation in your external reality. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can sign up for my individual sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness and what's going on in your life today. And then I can answer any questions that you might have, whether it's about your relationships, about money, about your jobs, if you're planning a move. I can also talk to dead people, and it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching program where I work with you one-on-one and give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.